Yeah, I can't wait to hear, Andre. So, how long are you there for in Singapore?
We're in Singapore for the next couple of days. There's just a confluence of wonderful things going on. It's crypto plus Formula One is here. So the contingency of people, the from the venture capitalists to the uh, foundations that are coming, like there are some just world-class names, and they're all interested. For some reason, sports is the vector. And when they hear that you guys are in sports and you're going into, they all they start drooling. I'm just like, yes, of course, come. Let's talk. Let's build something together. And I just gave a pitch in front of everybody, all the guests we had at our side event with the people were just a couple of names of the people at our side event. Paris Saint-Germain, the football club. There's venture capitalists from different Red Kite Launchpads. There's so many people here, and they all loved it. They all started coming up to us and talking, and they're like, guys, we need to work together. How can we work together? I mean, and I'm standing there, and it's like a little state of shock and awe. I'm like, oh my god, we're actually gonna win. We're not just gonna play, we're gonna win.
Of course.
Yeah,
So
That,
it's
that's
it's
what
that's
been amazing.
awesome.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, we have guys, this has never been done. I think Edward Ilya, what Andre's saying right now is what from the very beginning got us so excited. And it's that, you have this collision of the real world of sports and Web3 technology. And that's just a dynamic that, the Web3 world, we've never seen that before. We've never seen this moment where you have, I mean, really the biggest one of the biggest industries in the world, the sports industry, definitely the number one industry when it comes to a fan base, right? When it comes to people's passion and love and just bringing the world together, and then you combine that with the world of blockchain and Web3, it's never ever been done, and that's why we know that the Atla coin is going to do something beyond there's no other project to compare it to. There's no other scenario to compare it to because it's literally never been done before. But the result is going to be just absolutely incredible. And guys, we have just a few days left now on the node packages, on the drift package, on the motorsports package. The drift package, we sold out completely of the tier one pack in a very short amount of time. We've now added more of the drift packages, and so guys, such a huge opportunity with that drift pack to own the nodes. I know you guys have some updates on the drift competition that recently took place. Congratulations to the blockchain sports team, that won first place in that competition, and it's just exciting. But then today we're going to talk about, because we're getting close to launching the coin live, guys, and so we're going to be sharing some information today. We're inviting the entire community. Listen, if you own a node in this project, in the Atla blockchain, you want to participate, not just in the first IDO listing that's going to go live today on the Launchpad. Let's sell that out fast. Let's sell that out with users from around the world. I mean, let's get so many wallets engaged and create that story. But you want to participate in all of the launch pads, right? There's going to be multiple launch pads launching after we launch today for literally for 3 days. It's going to be live and then done. And then other launch pads will follow. But let's just create a massive fire, post on social media, invite your friends. Anyone and everyone in the Web3 world should be buying the Atla coin through the launchpad that's going live today and over the days to come. And so, big opportunity for us to just publicly reinforce this project. The more wallets that purchase, the better. Let's get the word out. Let's promote this. This is an opportunity of a lifetime for people for as little as 25 USDT. on the Tron blockchain, they can participate in this pre-sale of the coin. And so big opportunity there and exciting time. So Edward and Ilya, it's been heck of a journey getting to this moment. I know Artem and Andre on your guys' end, 24-hour days and nonstop work of thousands of people in the team and traveling all over the world and living out of airplanes and everything you guys have been doing to get to this moment. And then, of course, the amazing partnerships that are unfolding right now, with governments, with esports, with venture capital firms. There's so many things that are happening right now for blockchain sports. So, guys, we have this privilege, this honor to be a part of this project in the earliest phase in the world. And one day, this is going to be a household name project in the sports world and in the Web3 world. So, Edward, Ilya, we're I know you guys are fired up as well, and big things are coming.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Ilya. I'll let you.
No, I actually just wanted to ask Andre, because Andre, you just been to Tokyo and now you're to Singapore in a very short period of time. To time you travel to Asia. So how do you like Singapore? I mean, I personally spent almost 20 years of my life in Asia. That's, and Singapore is one of like my top countries that I love to visit to. We spoke before the call with Edward also. I know Edward also loves Singapore. It's a great country. We feel a little bit jealous. We are not
Yeah.
not Singapore now.
I would come to
How does it?
Singapore this time, Andre. I would be there if I did not had some other obligations. I just actually flew in a few hours back. I just got back home, but I would be there if I didn't have something else need to be done. So
Well, I believe fortune smiles upon us because one day I expect us to sit in Singapore and in Japan, and we shall eat, we shall have a good time. So this is just me getting accustomed to what you guys already know. So how has Singapore and Japan been? I can't compare the two because each has such a unique cultural twinkle of its own. There's of course overlap, but it's magical. It's truly both of these are like technological, very technological, modernized, new constructions, and the people, the culture is very, very, very unique. Especially somebody from like me, that's from New York. I'm used to people being very differently educated and raised differently, and the amount of respect people have here, the amount of interest that they express in the projects that you work on, it's so inspiring. I'm so grateful. Like I was just telling you guys, like crypto's like a world sport, and we literally have to do this together. And I honestly don't know if I would have been able to experience such a wonderful, an amazing, I guess I just call it experience without working with you guys. So it's a humongous pleasure.
And
tell us
Andre,
what's there. Yeah, tell us about the event itself and the people you meet and what's the.
Well, I mean, again, just because of the overlap of the contingency, we're speaking to so many tier one. I don't even know what's above a tier one, like God tier level people, players. Just to name one, like Alchemy, they just acquired a company called Beware, and Beware is a validating operating network. And we talked to Alchemy, and after speaking for about half an hour, they're like, "Guys, we want to run your validators." And just like, and we're the first network. Alchemy is anybody. Please do your own research. This is not financial advice. Look at them. They are enormous in the crypto space, and they literally are going to become validated in our network. That is like the God coming down and saying, "Here, guys, let me give you a little bit of a breath of fresh air, wind in your back to move fast forward." And there's so many other. I mean, I anticipate. First of all, there's about 700 at Token 2049, and I'm anticipating to sign new partners on from this one event alone. It's amazing. And actually, today Megumi and her friends just came to see us, and it's such a pleasure to see a friendly face. They're always Megumi. If you're listening, if your team's listening, thank you guys so much for providing support here. I know Tomomi and her team provided insurmountable amount of support in WebEx. So I'm saying this is a team effort, and thank you guys so much. It's such a pleasure.
Megumi doesn't miss any events. She's everywhere. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you're muted. I hear you talking, but Jeremy, that's funny. He's not muted, but we don't
Back to
hear
the
you.
team.
Jeremy, we cannot hear you.
Oh,
Now we can.
okay, I'm
All
back.
this time for the last 12 minutes you were talking, we did not hear you.
The
All right.
so we're going to be announcing today. We're going to go live today on the Uplift Launchpad, a pre-sale of the token, the Atla coin. There is a KYC process. Those that have already KYC'd on the Uplift platform, you're already KYC'd. So those individuals can come in and buy the token. The KYC process is a very quick process. It's done. It's an automated process. It's done almost instantly, and it's a very simple process. And this is an opportunity to buy it for as little as $25, up to whatever you want, to buy the coin at a 25-cent price point. And guys, this is going to be so powerful because we're the first of many launch pads that will be launching this coin, and we have the chance to set the precedent in the marketplace, to go first. And this is really what we do, right? In our community, we're first movers. That's what we do. And so we want to see incredible participation, and we hope that everyone will promote on your social media, that you'll invite your friends. Let's really have a successful launch on the Launchpad today. And we've created a very small allocation of 500,000 USDT. If we sell out of that allocation, we'll launch another allocation beyond that as well. So let's get a ton of wallets involved in this. Let's have a very successful launch, because this is such a huge opportunity. And I really believe anyone who's a node owner, if you're a node owner, you should be helping to promote and drive this in the marketplace. And it's just going to be huge. So we'll be announcing that in the group, in the official channel, once the sale is live today. We'll be announcing that, and it's going to be on the Tron blockchain. So you use your Tron wallet. Those that are part of the Limitless community, who have already a network built, a referral network built, when your personal referrals make a purchase, there will be a 10% affiliate bonus that pays out for personal referrals on this. There's no referral link required, so anybody can come directly to the website and they can make that purchase. And again, if you're a part of the Limitless community and one of your referrals purchases the coin, you'll automatically get that referral bonus. That affiliate fee automatically will take place. And that's going to be exciting. And then, of course, guys, the Drift Pack and the Node Only packages. These are the two just hot spots right now as we close out the last 5 days of the Founders Packs. These two packs are where it's at right now. The Drift package is so powerful because there are partnerships lined up for this project. This technology already has a home, so to speak, where it's going to be released to the world. And there's a great opportunity there to win on the real world side of that project. And then, of course, that pack also comes with the nodes. So you're getting both. You're getting the nodes, and you're getting the opportunity to participate in the royalties from the Drift platform. And of course, for those that are Web3 fanatics, the node only package is fire. This is an opportunity for you not only to mint the initial supply of the Atla coin, but it's also an opportunity for you to earn validation rewards from the blockchain itself, lifetime rewards from by being a node owner. And so we've had tremendous engagement in both of those categories, the Drift package and the node-only package. So let's start with the drift. Artem, we're going to throw it to you, man, to give us some updates on what's happening in the world of drift, and then we'll come back, Andre, and talk a little bit more about what's happening with the Athleta blockchain and why everybody should be a node owner and take advantage of these final 4 or 5 days that we have to be a node owner. So, Artem, we'll throw it over to you, brother.
Yes. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Um, on Drift, there are a couple of pretty exciting news, and as you guys, I hope everyone is looking in our social networks, in our Instagram, on Dima's Instagram, especially these weekends we had finals of the Drift Championship, and all of our energy was into supporting our team, and that gave its result. Our team was took the first place in the championship as a team, and we were super happy about it because the team is new. The team is barely starting working to work together. People are in this sport for tens of years, and uh, it was a great challenge for us, this championship this early. But anyway, the guys succeeded. We had our star drivers coming from China, from Japan, and participating here. It was pretty great. In fact, the Charlie, who is our Chinese pilot, took the second place in the solo mode, and that was extremely exciting. And the whole event and the whole atmosphere was very much exciting. Even the guys who came from abroad said that the level of the championship and the level of the event were incredible, and there is very few places on the earth where such a huge events there are, and they can participate. I guess only USA is top level in drift. Anyway, that's the other thing that was pretty exciting is that we showcased our AI-driven drift car, which we were extremely nervous about because we had a very short time to develop it, but at the end it succeeded. It is yet too soon. The people are asking me, is it ready to be racing with the real human? But please give us some more time. Other companies are wasting years for this, and we are on this road. But anyway, the car was on the track. It was doing the donuts, or I don't know how it's called in English.
Yes. Cookies.
Donuts,
I mean.
yeah.
Cookies. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they're
And
gonna translate in Japanese or something. They're gonna translate cookie itself. I don't know. Drifting.
oh,
Yeah.
whatever, it was drifting around.
Yeah.
Yeah. On AI, and that was a very like great show, and we were happy about it. All the press came out because 5,000 people, and we announced that it's going to do it. We were a little bit nervous that it's not going to work. But anyway, everything went right, and what is most important here is not only the show, but the fact that we had several partners who we are in negotiations, in final negotiations on the contracts and partnerships, and they could see with their eyes. They need these approvals on our technologies and that they work, and they have seen with their eyes that everything works, and they've spent a lot of time in our offices, in our speaking with our tech team, and we had great results here. So basically, our community knows that the main course of our negotiations now is Saudi Arabia, and we had representatives from them. And this was like the final step of us proving that we are not, how do you say it correctly, lying over anything. We do what we say, and we shook hands that everything satisfies them, and we are moving extremely forward in terms of our partnership.
That's incredible. And I hope you guys have video of that, of the first run of the AI. If you do, send it to us so we can get that out to the community. I know you guys video everything, but that is such an amazing. I mean, I'm just imagining, being there and being in that world of racing, and there's a race car doing donuts and drifting and going around the track, and there's no driver inside of the car, right? It's all being done by AI. So that's incredible. And I'm sure the team probably was just happy that it worked, that the car didn't crash. I remember when Steve Jobs released the very first iPhone. You remember that? And he's on stage and they're doing the very first iPhone release, and the iPhone did not work, right? In front of the world, it didn't work. And so congratulations to you guys on having a successful very first experience launch live with the Drift AI. And I'm sure that for the investors and the partners that are lining up, I'm sure that's going to be exciting news too. So Artem, if you have any video of that, please send it to us, and we'll put it out in the in our different channels as well.
Sure, I will do right now.
Awesome. Good. Okay. Edward, Ilya, well, Ilya, you got to see some of this. You were in
Even driving.
you were at the home office. You got to actually drive and experience some of this technology.
Jeremy, I was excited to see it on. Actually, I saw it on Blockchain Spot's Instagram. So exactly what you're talking about, the AI car doing donuts. It's really exciting, and I saw that the guys felt like very nervous, just in case it's not going to work out because
Yeah.
so many people are watching. Exactly, Jeremy, like you say, like the story with iPhone. You don't want to fail like in front of like 5,000 people or something, right? And plus, of course, we have some guests like from outside of Saudi, outside of Belarus, right? So people from Saudi came, representatives, right? Artem, you mentioned, and it was quite international, event. So it's good. It was success. It's really cool, and now the future looks very bright, and now AI it's only first step, right? So obviously for AI it takes time to learn. It's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take not one day, not 1 week, like months, right? 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, whatever. But then later on, this AI, Jamie, just imagine, it's not gonna do just donuts, in one place. It's gonna like really participate in the whole competition, right? And hopefully even beat the human pilot car, right? So this is a whole vision of this AI drift concept, right, Artyom? So fingers crossed. I mean, the future is like really very bright with the project. So it's just a first step, and like next year, if there is some championship, for drift where AI will take place, it's gonna be remarkable.
It is. And the other component, one of the other components of the Drift project is not just the AI, but it's also the XR, right? The VR XR approach where, and this was really one of the coolest things for me to see. It's in one of the marketing videos, but where they had the live interviews with the Formula One drift racers and talking about how this is going to be so big for the racing industry because they will be able to train. They will be able to, a lot of times the training is very expensive because during the training in a real vehicle, if there's any kind of accident or any kind of incident, there's wear and tear on the vehicles. They have to go in and spend an enormous amount of money on a daily basis repairing and upkeeping those live vehicles just for training. And to be able to have a full virtual reality training experience without the cost, without that daily overhead cost, this is very, very big for the racing industry as a whole. And that's huge. And then from the standpoint of training, it's massive because now you have the ability for AI to evaluate the drivers, to evaluate what they're doing and see where they can improve, where they're turning too short or too late, or they're doing this or that. And they can really develop their skills in training at a whole nother level too. And this is true both for motorsports and for drift. Both of these projects have such a valuable place in the market in the racing world. So it's not just this idea of, oh, it's cool technology. That's cool. It's for business, you have to be solving a problem, right? You have to be bringing value to an industry and solving a problem that has value. And both of these projects, motorsports and drift, are absolutely doing that as well. And that's why there's so much interest right now from the sports world in partnering up and being a part of these technologies. So big opportunity out there, guys, around both of those packs that are available now for 5 more days, the motorsports pack and the drift pack. And let's really close this out strong and really maximize the momentum going into these product launches. And then let's come back around to Andre. Andre, are you still with us there? I see your video's off, but are you still with us?
Of course.
Okay, just making sure that we didn't lose you. So let's come back around to the nodes. And guys, no matter what packages a person is buying in these final 5 days, all of the packages include nodes. But there definitely is a lot of excitement and momentum around our node-only packages, where you get double the nodes that you would get in the other packages, and they're node-only packages, really designed for that Web3 reward, to be able to mint the Atla coin, to be able to earn the Atla coin by being a validator on the blockchain network. So, Andre, tell us a little bit of what the roadmap is from here. And I guess in your words, why everyone should own as many nodes as they can in blockchain sports before everything goes live. So give us some updates there on what's happening on that side of things.
Sure, I guess we can start with the roadmap. So I'm keeping things as simple and comprehensive as possible. And I'm gonna break it down into quarters. So for the remainder for Q4 of 2024, we have the launch of mainnet, the expansion of infrastructure, which is analytics, toolings, RPC endpoints, and integration of the native DNS system. Then we have, of course, the marketplace as well. Then we have for Q1 of 2025, we have the activation of parachain functionality, deployment of the first actual partnering chain, and expansion of on-chain applications beyond beyond 200, not just partners, but actual live products on the network. In Q2, where we're scaling to beyond 256 validators, development of the virtual machine parallelization, and the release of academic studies around the theses to help articulate our message to more and more sophisticated entities, because people from different places speak different languages, and we have to present it as robustly as possible. And in Q3, looking ahead 1 year, we have the deployment of the development of FHE, hosting the first hackathon, and creating a native development hub, so we can actually make some of the most, I'd say even the most important users on a blockchain are developers. They are effectively the microorganisms that build everything else on top of it. So we're going to create a native, it's called an IDE, an integrated development environment just for Athleta. That way people can just hop into their console and start building straight into us. Instead of having to deploy contract, they would just be able to press enter and basically launch a contract. So that's like a high level overview of the roadmap.
Andre, I love that you started that segment by saying, I'm going to keep this simple.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
no, I
that's
love it. It's important because, guys, there's a whole world that's happening on the tech side that it's foreign language, to everyday people, but it's what makes this such a special project, right? That this is not just fluff. There's real technology and integration that's built into this that's preparing for that real world experience. So I was just making a joke there, Andre. So go ahead.
Yeah, no. That's a good one. So that was for the roadmap. I like what I was just saying, literally just a couple minutes ago, just said that whenever we started building this, it was in one state, and then watching it terraform into this new organism, it's like actually watching it come to life. It's honestly surreal. And then not just watching the technology come to life, but watching the level of adoption come to life, and having the world validate, pun intended, what we're building, and actually starting to fall in love with it on their own. It's it makes everything worth it. These sleepless nights, the difficulties, it's all worth it, at least in my opinion. So,
Yeah.
right. What else is there? Well, yes, like I mentioned, Alchemy is going to become a validator. So the validators in the network, the way I show this to people is we are the first actual open enterprise network. Enterprises always have closed networks, and whenever it comes to purely open networks, it's difficult for them to deploy because they have regulatory hurdles and other specifications that they have to contour to. And Atleta, just by the virtue of its design, is able to provide an open platform that works for enterprises. This is, of course, due to our parachain architecture, which gives them the flexibility to deploy their data lakes as they would need to and still keep things on chain. So it's phenomenal. And again, we're expanding this. What I think why this has been sticking so like why it's been resonating so hard with people is because I'm not there, and I'm like everybody there is like, oh, crypto this, crypto that, blockchain. I'm like, and it becomes this PvP game. This open innovation ends up where this crypto versus crypto whole narrative takes place. And I'm like, guys, why don't we just make the world better for everybody? Why don't we actually impact the world economy by increasing these value multiples? And people are now have been hearing this like, oh, I can't believe we didn't think about that before. So we're actually on the frontier of innovation. And this frontier is backed up by tangible technology. And it's amazing, honestly.
That's awesome. And then talk to us about the roadmap with Atla Coin. I know that you have, we're going to be launching today on the first Launchpad, and then you've got multiple more Launchpads that will be going live over the next few days, couple of weeks. And tell us the roadmap from there, what people can expect, and what that's going to look like.
Well, I mean, after this, the amount of feedback we've been getting here, Launchpads have been coming up to us and asking how they can help us. And like initially, we only had about maybe 6 to 8 platforms that we were planning to host this on. There's quite literally dozens that are actually asking if they can work with us now. So I want to tell you it's going to be cut and dry. And this week we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. It seems that there's more capital, there's more community, more people want to get in. So honestly, I don't want to make a mistake, but the network is launching in October, as we have been talking about. The coin is going to be, of course, we can't launch the network without having the coin live because the coin is part of the network's actual logic. So I mean, there's just so much different. Okay, let's keep it to this. We will not go above probably 12 to 15 platforms because we still want to keep this as a scarce, desirable asset because all of the pent up demand from the launch pads ends up translating to real market demand. So we have to be also strategic in how we release on all these launch pads. So it's pretty like fascinating. Of course, we already what's it called? A package has been secured when it comes to listings on exchanges. They are super supportive to us. We're going to be actually making a very, very interesting announcement very soon. I'm going to keep this one behind the scenes, but guys, within the next week or week and a half, there's going to be something just sublime coming. And it's an opportunity for anybody to, and it's just, honestly, I look at it as a way to just give back and say thank you. But you guys will see soon. You guys will see soon. I have to keep it under wraps. It keeps it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. Well, Andre, so we are proud to be the first launchpad actually launching this coin, right? Before anybody else will do. Just getting some information now from the tech team. So initially we wanted to launch it like 1 or 2 p.m. UTC. It's been a little bit delayed, so it's going to take probably a few more hours, right? But we'll keep everybody updated. We have some like one little technical part, left, but it's going to be launched soon. Anyway, so whenever we launch it, so it will be 48 hours from the moment we will launch, right? So we'll make a post on Uplift Telegram channel. We'll make a post, of course, on Limitless channel, and Andrei, so you will see how our community can be engaged. when it
Well,
comes
the
to
synergistic feedback and benefit for Uplift itself, guys, doing something like this and having it succeed, it sets an actual precedent. And then the platform itself, Uplift, becomes an in-demand tool for other projects that might want to launch. So there's so much positive feedback between both of the launching on Uplift. So thank you guys for actually opening it. It's honestly, I'm very,
ab-
very, very grateful.
yeah,
Great point.
absolutely, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we haven't
that's
launched.
a really great. Oh, go ahead, Ilya. Sorry.
Sorry, we haven't launched like for quite some time on Uplift just because the market was bearish up until probably recently, right? But you know, people are really excited, like they're hearing back about Uplift. And plus, what is also important, you know, for this particular IDO, there will be no requirement to stake any Lift coins, which before we did, right? So it makes the whole process much easier. We still need, for legal reasons, of course, to keep KYC, and we have
Of
thousands of
course.
people in our community who already passed KYC, right? So for them, it's like very simple process. But even for people who haven't passed KYC, it's going to be like 1-2 minute process. It's not going to take a lot of time.
Well,
It's
guys,
it's a
we're gonna help drive traffic to this also. We're gonna
yeah,
support
yeah.
it with external communities.
Of course, yes. We appreciate Andre. Yes, we remember that. And yep, and plus this extra bonus that existing members will be getting if the existing like direct members will buy coins, right? So this is also additional driver. So some people they love it. So extra like 10% is it's quite a good bonus. It's not gonna take time. It's like it's gonna be the payout. This payout is gonna be immediate, right? So the smart contract would pay out like immediately this 10%. And you know, people get it in USDT. So basically, to answer questions, because we get so many questions, right? So in order for anybody to join this IDO, right, to take part in this IDO, so you need to have Tron wallet, of course, right? So usually we use Tron Link. You need to have USDT. Minimum is $25. Of course, it can be like any amount, thousands of dollars. And you need to have a little bit of TRX. So when we launch it, so we'll provide more detailed instructions on how much TRX will be needed. That's it. And then of course pass KYC. So once you pass KYC, so you will be able to, you know, to buy coins. And then Andrei, so that people, because this is another question people ask, what is going to be the vesting schedule for the coin, right? And when they will be able to sell like first portion, how much they will be able to sell, you know,
Well,
for people to
they'll
buy
yeah
coin. Mm-hmm.
they're gonna get 5% on TGE, 5% of the total allocation, and then just a simple 18-month linear unlock. So
Okay.
there's a prolonged lock unlock, not just emission. There's also a lock unlocked for the pardon. There's also a locked and unlocked for the nodes, but there's no lock or unlock. It's just a month to month unlock of basic like 5.27% roughly approximately month to month of their allocations is going to get become available.
Right. And of course, from your side, you will provide simple instructions how people claim like real coins, right? Because now obviously people cannot get coins once they buy it because coins are not public yet, right? So it will be a very simple process to claim those coins, right? So the first 5%, whatever they buy, the first 5%, this is actually very big. I mean, 5% is of whatever people buy is coming next, I would say like a couple weeks maybe, right? So like beginning of October is target for us. So this is quite big. There will be no like penalty.
Is there exact, Illustrator, is there exact date? So people who's gonna buy today, when is the first 5% is gonna unlock?
It,
30
it
days
takes
later,
place on TGE. It takes place
the,
on TGE whenever
the
the
day of
network
listing.
goes live, and yeah.
So the day
Once
when
it's listed,
oh,
then first 5% it will be, and then
yep.
month.
And then every month. Andre, is it gonna be like monthly or it's gonna be gradual unlock?
Month. It's just going to be to keep things simple. 5% month on month, once a month.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess these are like very, you know, basic questions.
You know,
People,
guys, for the people who there's lots of people who's in blockchain sports already joined but knows and they want to participate in Uplift, but they're new people. They never participate in Uplift. They didn't even know about Uplift until now. We need to have like a short instruction,
yeah, we'll have
maybe
instructions on how to
like
pass KYC.
step by
And
step how to use what kind of coins and everything. It has to be there in a back office of Uplift or where they go and get it.
Yeah, we'll try to provide these tools. But it will be much easier actually for our community compared to previous IDOs, Edward, because before it would be on on Binance Smart Chain,
Yeah.
and now it's
Yeah.
on Tron, and everybody is familiar with Tron. So you just put in your on your Tron Link application, you just put uplift.io or whatever like precise website is going to be slash something, right? Probably connect with your wallet, pass KYC and buy. You just need to have USDT on Tron and a little bit of TRX. That's it. So it's going to be very, very simple, very basic. But we'll provide instructions, of course. So we already requested.
Also
Take.
for people, also for people, because there's a lot of people who never got into blockchain sports because some countries, for them, even a small package, 500 is kind of high. So they could afford maybe $100 or $200. This is actually a perfect time for all of us to share with our friends, people who were not able to participate in blockchain sports and getting maybe even at $25, at $50. The more people will bring, a lot more success. We want to see tens of thousands wallets in this. And I mean, that
Ab-
means we have to get
ab-
anything, you know?
Absolutely. And also, Jeremy, so you you just talk about the node specs and the value that we have in nodes only packs, right? And of course, we have a lot of people who purchased founder specs, and we have people who buy now Moda packs and Reef packs, right? All of this is good. Even for those people, just want to make it clear, right? So even for people who already have founders NFTs, right? It doesn't mean that current IDO on Uplift is not relevant for you, right? Because first of all, you get 5% unlock on TGE, which is coming very soon, right? So secondly, of course, you help like the whole momentum, right? By driving this, so we help basically community, right? We have blockchain sports project, right? And then plus we have like little bit of discount, right? Because we did price increase few times already. So the price of 25 cents is very good price compared to the price of coins that people get from not only packs, for example. While on another hand, of course, with not only packs, people get validation reward, right? So some people ask this question, so it's understandable. Plus, big portion of the money from not only packs goes towards referral commissions. And Andrei, you made this point like few times when we spoke privately before, right? So in Uplift IDO, it's a different situation. So we have in some cases 10% commission. That's it, right? So I mean, it's not the most important part. So like basically all the capital goes to the project, and the price is really cool. Like 25 cents is a good, very good price.
Yeah, yeah, and I just want to reiterate what you said, Ilya. That look, if you're a part of this project already, if you own any of the founders packs, if you own any nodes at all, get your wallet, get multiple wallets in your community. Get as many people in your community as you can to purchase in this IDO. This is a great way to support the project, to really set a precedent in the market, and just to back up your own investment as a node owner, right? So this is very, very powerful opportunity, and we hope that every single member that's able to pass KYC, if you're in a jurisdiction that is most countries are open, so it should not be an issue for most to go in and participate in this Launchpad coin sale. So let's rock it out. Ilya, do we have a projection on what time today that's going to go live?
Jeremy, we don't. So they said it's going to take potentially a few more hours, but we have the whole team waiting for the answer. For it's actually related to KYC, this delay to the KYC provider, because we haven't had any ideas, Andrei, for quite some time, right? So that's why we need to come back and we need to change some, because before it was on Binance Smart Chain, now it's on Tron. So the settings need to be changed, right? So it's a very tiny piece. It's a last piece of preparation, and because of this piece, also we having like a little bit of delay. But we'll keep everybody updated, of course. Communicate, and the sooner we launch, the better for everybody.
Yeah. Also, just to remind the guys, all the leaders, I guess, who's familiar with Uplift, and you know your team who's not familiar, who joined you in blockchain sports already after Uplift, so maybe you reach out to them and help them walk them through because for them it's completely like a different
Yeah.
language they will not understand. So it's a very simple process, but if you walk them through, like you prepare them now, because we would like to, it would be, just think, it would be so cool, so awesome to sell out in the first hour too. It's gonna be while Andre in Singapore. That would be so awesome for you to know this at the event and everybody will hear this news. It would be amazing. I know we can do it and we'll have even more. It's just if we ready, if we prepared enough, we can sell out so quick. But it takes time technically. So right now, I feel like this is our obligation as leaders, who already know Uplift, help your downline who never done anything with Uplift. So help them because I mean, I get messages right now, people saying we have no idea what's Uplift. Who can show us where's the tools, what to do? Like I'm getting tons of messages like that. That means we have a lot
Yeah.
of.
It'll be a very simple process. Like you said earlier though, too, because on this one, you don't have to have staking on the Uplift coin, and it's going to all be done through the Toronto wallet. So it should be a very, very simple process for everybody. But yeah, we'll make sure that it's clear. Yeah, let's rock this, guys. And how many how long is the event? The Token 2049 event? How many more days?
Today was day one. Tomorrow is day two and closing. However, the 20th, there's also a slew of events. And because on the 21st, Solana launches their Breakpoint hackathon, and we
Okay.
have a couple of DevRels here that are here to make sure that Solana knows that we're also that we didn't miss them. So a couple more days. Tomorrow would be the last official day of the event. The 20th is a continuation through a bunch of side events, and 21st is where we go look for. We talk basically. We're trying to get the developers from Solana. It's simple as that. They're built. They all work. They're all professionals. I mean, why? It seems like a great opportunity for us to pull some of that talent to us.
I love it. Well, let's give Andre a great story to tell everyone there at the event. And guys, we'll be announcing in the official Limitless official channel the link, and when we go live here in the next few hours with the coin sale. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Andre. Thank you, Artyom.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Andre.
Yeah. Peace, love, and prosperity. See you guys soon.
See you,
Bye.
brother. Love those guys. So, all right, Edward, Ilya hopped off already. Okay.
Yeah, I was just about to hop off too, but then I saw how come I don't see? I guess it's over. But
We're done. Let's rock and roll, guys. We'll be sending out the link as soon as we go live.
There's nobody here. Just you and me, right?
No, everybody's here.
Yeah,
All right.
fair enough. All right, excellent. Bye.
We'll see you guys. Bye.